So I started with this slide because this slide kind of signifies how I started with all of my presentations. Like I definitely was the person that was guilty of starting presentations right with the first slide being the about me. Here's my bio. This is how I'm going to start the speech. And when I signed up for the course, as I prepared for today's speech, I started looking through some of my notes from the beginning of the course, the first workbook that we did, my responses to the workbook, and I reflected on where I was at in my journey. And I really signed up for the course thinking, I'm not a thought leader. I don't know how I'll be able to set myself apart from all of the countless amazing official is what I thought, official thought leaders that are doing DEI work. I don't know what my signature talk will be about, what my shtick is, but I was hopeful that I would get that in a process, that by taking this class that I would get that in a process. And I was always a person who has always been, pretty outspoken and not necessarily shy, but I think I learned a new term throughout the course was that I think I am like an introverted extrovert. So there are aspects of me, like I didn't have a website, I didn't have much of a LinkedIn presence. So there was a lot of growth that I knew that I would have to, like a personal journey, that as I'm talking to organizations about their own journey, I knew that I would have to take a personal journey myself and do some internal reflective work to really get beyond just the bio, get beyond just the structured stuff, to really get comfortable and stretch myself to go to another level with my presentations, as well as another level with my work. So I started the course, and as we all know, with that, I was able to develop my own thought leader platform, which was through my signature talk. And I was able to kind of find my story. And I started the course thinking I won't be able to have a story that will be relevant to DEI work. No one wants to just hear my bio and the typical stuff. So how would I develop a story? How will I do that? And by working with Carol, Diane, Marie, and all of the amazing women who were my cohorts in this Thought Leader Academy, I was able to find a story that I was comfortable sharing, a story that I thought really reflected my personality. That at the time, I didn't think it reflected my personality, but Carol helped me see that it did, and a story that was near and dear to my heart. And with the help of Carol, Diane, Marie, and everyone, I was able to use that story and then find a way to incorporate that story into my presentations. And from there, I was then able to develop my framework. It took a lot of trial and error, going back and forth. Everything which I like the most about this journey is, and as I was doing the self-reflective work and finding out more about myself, everything that I thought I was going to, how I thought the journey was going to end was not how it ended. What I thought would be my framework turned out not to be my framework. How I pursued the work turned out not to be what was in my best interest. So it was definitely a process that I enjoyed every moment of it. As everyone has previously stated, I built up confidence as I went throughout the process. I even, again, as I constantly looked back at my previous documents that I submitted, I remember when we had to fill out one of our worksheets that would have our ends, once we were to end, where our contact information, how could we be contacted? And when I initially filled it out, I didn't have headshots, didn't have a website, didn't have a logo. I did have an email address, but that was about as far as I was with my process. And from that, I was able to, again, go further with my thought leader platform, go further with my signature talk and my framework, develop additional material to support not only my business, but also my thought leader platform and my signature talk. And then I was able to come from behind the curtain, so to speak, get the website, get the logo, be able to incorporate my framework and incorporate every aspect of myself into my work. And for that, I am extremely grateful to Carol, Diane, Marie, to the Thought Leader Academy, to everyone that is a fellow cohort. We all went on this journey together. I am so grateful that, I think every group was probably great, but I'm going to be a little biased and say that we probably have one of the best groups. And I am so thankful that I was in this group with you all, wonderful ladies, at this time in my journey. And for that, I will forever be grateful. I look forward to keeping in touch with everyone. And the takeaways that I got was I definitely gained the confidence I was able to say, you are a thought leader and you do have something that can make you stand out amongst the sea of other amazing DEI professionals. But I now have the confidence to feel as if I can stand alongside them as well. So thank you.